Welcome to the MDMOTO Group channel. Today is August 14th and we've left the Teton National Park, or we're leaving it rather, into Jackson and down into Rock Springs, Wyoming today. Later on, I'm going to try to tell you about how our plans have changed and what we're going to be getting up to. So check it out. Okay, so today we got into, last night we got into Rexburg, Idaho, and then stayed at a place, an Airbnb, to see how they do things, as well as catch up on some work, some sleep, laundry, that kind of stuff. And then we took off this morning. It was a pretty good ride. And we went down past Jackson, Wyoming, which is, it's kind of like Whistler, BC, a pretty resorty place. Pretty nice too. And found a campground here, which is lovely. It's got everything. It's quiet for the most part, a bit of road noise. But Wi-Fi, electricity, water, and it's not raining on us, so that's really nice. We've decided to change our plans. Deja and I tend to challenge ourselves, and what we were trying to do was, I think, too much. So we're gonna rejig. That's what we do. We adapt, and that's what you should do, is try to adapt to your situations. And so instead of trying to make it along our original route all the way down to Dallas, Texas, and back over to Mexicali and down to Cabo, which is a long ways, like 8,000 kilometers. We're going to shorten that up. We're going to shorten that up and try to enjoy Colorado a little more. We're going to do some other stuff. Weather has a role in that. So in Texas in particular, I guess the weather's been really, really hot, and all the way down to Baja as well. Hotter than usual. And so heat can be a problem, especially over 40 degrees Celsius. So it's a problem for the bikes, it's a problem for us. You get heat exhaustion really quickly. So for a bunch of reasons, I think we're going to be a little more cautious, because that's important. And so we're going to get down to Colorado and then eventually make our way over to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where we'll probably store our bikes. And then we'll fly down, we'll come back next season and start it again. And that's going to allow us to do a couple things. What we wanted to do, of course, was do the full 8,000 kilometers through the US and down to Baja. We wanted to not just prototype our research method, because we still need to do that. We need to prototype it to make sure it makes sense, but we actually wanted to get some numbers. We wanted to get like a small sample, and maybe as many as 10 participants, so that we could get a really good sense of if the research, how we would proceed with that. But we haven't even got the prototype yet. So, because we've been exhausted, we're just trying not to get killed on the road and enjoy the place and get wet and get dry and chase bugs and set up tents and take them down and get gas and lube chains and this kind of thing. So it's been a bit hectic. So hopefully we'll be able to get some of that done in Colorado if we take a little bit more time to do that. On the benefits of this kind of travel, I don't know if you can tell through our videos here, but we got a GoPro now, so we're trying to figure out how to get that going so we can get some better footage for everyone who's watching, and also show, and also it's on low power mode, and also show some of the beautiful things that we see, but also we meet really interesting people all the time. Like every day we talk to someone interesting. We get advice on the route from random people. We share meals with people. In our last campground, we spent the evening chatting with some folks from California, and then we had some food from a Mexican family that was there, and they were having a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. So really, and one of the ladies gave me this beautiful cup. So I'm drinking my decaf coffee, for example. So now I gotta try to haul it around but not break it, which is a good challenge. It's good to be challenged. It also gives us a good opportunity to reflect. And one of the reasons why we're making these changes is because as we're riding, we are reflecting on, what it is we're trying to achieve and whether or not we can do that in a reasonable and safe manner. So reflection is really good. I think our last video you saw, Deja had a reflection, because as you ride, things happen. There's bad drivers. There's animals that jump out in the road. You could get killed. It's on a motorcycle. It's 30 times more dangerous, roughly, than in a car. And so you spend a lot of time reflecting about what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. And you're also in nature. And you get a real appreciation for nature, except for mosquitoes. I don't appreciate it at all. I'm sure they're important. But you do get a good appreciation for nature. And I think that's good for our stress levels. It's good for our health. And it's good for nature because we start to pay a little more attention to it. So even though we're out burning up gas, which isn't too bad, on that. So the gas is less expensive down here in the US. And I think we're at about $4.15 US per gallon. So I don't know, that's about $1.50 per liter, something like that. But our motorcycles are getting, 22, mine gets about 22 kilometers per liter. That's pretty darn good. I think a typical small car will get 15 to 18, something like that. So we're doing all right. And tomorrow, it's getting late now, and we got to get away from the bugs here. Tomorrow we're going to be heading down to Grand Junction, Colorado, and we expect to spend a couple days there at a minimum, and we'll follow up then. Other than that, I hope you're getting some value out of these, and if you are, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe so that you keep seeing these when they come out, and leave us some comments and see what you think. What can we do? This is a huge learning curve. These YouTubers. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. I'm just doing this to sort of record what we do and share with folks. But those YouTubers, man, they got it dialed in, and it's not easy. It's really not that easy. So, anyways, hope you like this. Check us out, and we'll see you on the next one.